My name is Duddy, Settle Builds and Stuff. Today we're going to be looking at the Rime-Coat Raiment. I want to show you how to get the best out of this in my opinion, how to use it, where to use it, the best set of fragments, the best subclass, make this exotic pair up really nicely with the brand new grenade launcher and Whisper of Rending, so our primary ammo weapons do increased damage. I want to show you where to use this, how to use it, best situations, everything like that. And like I said, Whisper of Rending is such a good fragment. 43% extra damage with primary ammo weapons. The grenade launcher's primary ammo. The exotic freezes. Perfect combination. Stay with me. So the Rime-Coat Raiment, Bleak Domain. Your Bleak Watcher turrets are enhanced with extended range and surrounded by stasis crystals and a storm. While standing in the storm, you are granting icicles over time. Icicles activate when you fire your weapon, applying slow to targets they hit. So you simply convert your stasis grenade, throw that near your foot or somewhere else, favouring the battlefield, and you can just stand in between these stasis crystals that spawn from the exotic, and you'll notice there you've got your Bleak Watcher turret just firing away just above your head, applying slow and freeze as you go. And what you'll also notice as well on this left hand side, in a second I'm going to have the Bleak Domain buff there. You'll see it charging up. They're them little icicles, and they will apply slow to targets that you hit over time. If you leave the area, they will disappear, but as long as you stay in the area, you can keep applying slow. Now, to use it, you can also use this for a bit of extra damage as well. Throw this on a target, and that will spawn all them stasis crystals, so you can sort of use that to sort of capture an area, destroy whatever's in there, and then stand in the middle and get all that slowing effects and take advantage of these stasis crystals. Or you can use it this way, just pop it somewhere if you want to defend an area. Two ways of using it, it's entirely up to you. Stick a decent primary ammo weapon on, or a decent special ammo weapon, and you can sort of control the area from a stationary position at the back. Or like I said in the other clip, you can throw it down and use it for a bit of extra damage to clear an area, and then stand in it. Entirely up to you. I decided to go on a full-on stasis subclass because I believe the stasis fragments and aspects are too important. Glacial Harvest, freezing targets create stasis shards around you. The frozen targets, higher tier combatants create more shards. Glacial Harvest is equipped, picking up stasis shards, grants you frost armor. And then Bleak Watcher, hold to convert your grenade into a stasis turret that fires projectiles at nearby targets. So with all the stasis shards, you're going to get a nice little supply of frost armor as well. Now, Whisper of Shards is really important. Shattering the stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate. And because the exotic chest piece creates loads of stasis shards, you've got a nice boost to your grenade recharge rate all of the time. Whisper of Fishes increase the damage in the size and the burst of stasis when you destroy a crystal or defeat a frozen target. Absolutely brutal fragment. Loads and loads of stasis smashing damage. Whisper of Conduction to make all them nearby stasis shards track towards you to keep that nice supply of frost armor going. Now, Whisper of Rending, this is just an absolutely fantastic fragment for this. Primary ammo weapons do increase damage to stasis crystals and frozen targets. You do an extra 42% damage against frozen targets. Now, tell me that's not good. 43% extra damage against targets that are frozen. Now if you bang a weapon on that's primary ammo, exact like this for example, the brand new grenade launcher, this weapon fires a harvest of spiked projectile. Dealing final blows with this weapon creates a single vestige at the target's location. Impaling more powerful combatants with the projectile creates a steady stream of vestiges. You can then convert them vestiges into special ammo or heavy ammo, but the main point of this is a primary ammo weapon, and it already does nice damage anyway. Whisper of Rending, primary ammo weapon, an extra 43% on top of that, massive. Whisper of Shards, shattering the stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate. Whisper of Fishes increases the damage in the size and the burst of stasis. And then Whisper of Rending, these three fragments alone are absolutely huge for this build. You've got loads of grenade recharge rate going on, loads of shatter effects, and an extra 43% damage on its own without surges to frozen targets. Now in this lost sector I was about 20 below, something like that, and you can see how much this little grenade launcher does. It's already a nice weapon anyway, but stick Rending on there with everything else that you've got going on, and this does some serious damage against champions, mages and things like that. Plus we've got other things I want to show you on the seasonal artifact that really boost this out as well, like weakening an overload grenade launcher, but it does some really nice damage. Conductive Cosmic Crystal is one of the seasonal artifact perks. I don't really worry about the top bit, it's the bottom bit I'm interested in. Increase bonus damage to combatants affected by a stasis debuff. So you've got your Whisper of Rending, 42%, and I believe this is an extra 5%, so you're nearly getting a 50% damage increase with this grenade launcher just on its own, again without surges, plus all the weakening that I've got from the concussive reload this season, which we'll go into in a moment, and it just absolutely trounces, as well as all the other benefits of the exotic. We've got Overload Grenade Launcher this season, and it's also going to be overcharged when it's active. 1 for Frost. While Frost Armor is active, Stasis weapons can increase reload speed. Your grenade launcher's got reload speed on there. It's a Stasis weapon. Rapid Impact, dealing damage of grenade launcher. Temporarily increases the reload speed of grenade launcher, so it's going to be super snappy, reload quick. Wind Chill, rapid stasis, weapon precision hits. Grant a stack of Frost Armor. So if you don't use your grenade launcher, run a Stasis primary ammo weapon and you can build up your Frost Armor that way as well. Crystalline Converter, gather Stasis shards to gain stacks of Crystalline Converter. Your next powered Stasis melee hit creates Stasis shards. I'm going to show you that a bit later on, it's really good. And then Total Carnage, after finishing a powerful combatant, gain temporary damage resistance. I found that really good for this build as well, because you can get the finishers. Hail the Storm, shattering Stasis Crystal, release shards of ice that damage and slow targets. That works with a conductive crystal very well. And then obviously we've got a concussive reload, using the grenade launcher to damage a boss or champion or break a combatant shields, weaken them. And then very lastly, the one what we've already covered, the conductive cosmic crystal, where you're going to get increased bonus damage to targets afflicted by stasis debuff. So with all the seasonal artifact perks going on, you've got weakening, you're going to have like extra slowing effects, extra shatter effects, really strong. And you can see here against this overload champion, it's weakened, there's another 15%, plus the 43% from Rending, plus the boost from the artifact, which could be 5 or 10%. Absolutely massive damage, and it really just does some serious work in really hard content in the game, as you can see there. And like, I just want to show you this crystalline converter in a moment as well, but again, you've got a little area there where you want to take control of. Get in there and look at that, I've just killed about 5 enemies with the Whisper of Fissures, the extra shatter effects, and then you've got that overload champion there, and you can easily destroy them with that Rending and everything else that you've seen going on. Now, this is where this seasonal artifact perk is really big as well. Crystalline Converter, gathering stasis shards to gain stacks of Crystalline Converter. It basically makes your next melee attack create stasis crystals, which just adds to the effect. So I've got my it charged up the Crystalline Converter just on that bottom left, and you'll see my melee slows and applies a couple of stasis shards there as well, stasis crystals, sorry, and just extra damage, extra frozen damage, extra smashing damage. And I found the full build like this absolutely awesome. I know you can run it on prismatic, but I just think that the stasis setup with everything you've got going on is too good, especially the Whisper of Fishes and the Whisper of Shards. Extra damage, loads and loads of grenade recharge rate. I was getting my grenades back all of the time just by simply smashing the grenades. Keep that grenade recharge rate boost going all of the time. And again, I know I keep banging about it, but the Whisper of Rending and all the slowing effects, all the seasonal artifact perks all working together, it's just an absolutely awesome setup, and I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying all the exotics this season. I did a Titan one as well, a bit more into the smashing effects, but the 3 stasis exotics this season, I absolutely love them. Now, I just want to show you some other options as well. So if you're sort of like playing back at a distance, something like Necrochasm to get them Cashfall explosions, Whisper of Rending again, primary ammo weapons. Wicked Implement is also very good. I haven't focused too much on Wicked Implement because I love this weapon and I did loads and loads of builds on it, but I want to show you a little video at the end of this one how you can really make Wicked Implement truly slap with Whisper of Rending and Stasis Surges and Osmiomancy Gloves, so keep an eye out for that one. So multiple different ways to play this build. Throwing it down in an area securing areas or using it for a bit of damage on top of other enemies. It's entirely up to you, but this Stasis build is absolutely awesome. I love it. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.